Hello, hello. Yeah, we need to fabricate some metal posts and I need those tables. I was gonna get rid of it, but I think I might have to think again. Where is that damn thing gone? Come on, give me a 16. Just putting this together and then... Alright, everything is... Everything wants to run away. Everything wants to fall. Give me a 16. We try to be fast, but we are slow. He's a 16, no 17. Anyway. Yeah. Ah, come on. Stop running away from me. Yeah, it's solid enough. Alright, let's bring the guy here. Where is my other gloves on the tractor? Alright, guys, I've done the seat for the tractor. So, he's outside. I'll show you after. Keep an eye on the shorts. On the short videos, keep an eye on them. Ah, this thing is heavy. And it's low. Will I go through here? No. Everything is tight in this workshop at the moment. We got it. Okay. It's long. Very long. Now we'll chop. We'll start chopping metal. $250, $260. So 60 will go in the ground, and 2 meters will be sticking up. Huh? 260 it is. I'll bring you guys close. I'll chop it and I'll bring you close. I'm gonna chop 2. And I'll bring you guys close. All right then. I get another 260 there. Wow, that'd be amazing. Then 230. Yeah, not that enough. 230 is not long enough to go in the ground. I want this to be super strong. We are working with nature, not against it. And if I were to make it 250, maybe I could get 3 posts out of this. Let's see. 10 centimeters doesn't make a difference. Because they're going to be concrete in the ground. 250. 240. That would be 250. If I get them at 250, then I can get 3 posts out of it, and I'll save some metal. Because we got other things to do in the property. So. I have 2 meters sticking out. Okay. Them things come in handy, huh? I go 250. I can stay at 260, no problem. Ah. My hands are gonna get metally. Alright, let's bring you guys close. What are we gonna do here? I got other things coming as well. It doesn't need to be straight. Don't look in here. It's not perfect. The top, I want it perfect. So. That. Maybe a bit too pointy. So, all right then. Maybe I need to use my other square. If I can find it. Yeah. Everything is everywhere. And nothing is anywhere. Not this one is not good. Maybe we can use this guy. Come here. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. But it's got the angle I need. Yeah, but not in the teeth. Yeah, that's not good. No, I'm doing it wrong. Damn man, you're doing it wrong. Don't you watch enough videos on YouTube? I want this bit and that bit out. I need the other square, otherwise we're not gonna do a good job in there, are we? What the heck? You go. Sorry guys, I wasn't ready. But I wanna get started, otherwise we're never gonna finish. The other square has got a 45-degree angle, which is the one I want. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get my 45-degree. See? We got no square, but yeah. Yeah, it gets quite boring. Get the idea? Pointy, pointy, pointy. Alright, let's get Sissy over here. Alright, Sissy. Her name is Sissy. Let's do it. Alright, come on. Back to work. Now, you're going to make it round. These jaws is not big enough. Now it's got a jaw big enough. Too far. Grabbing it. That's it. Okay. Mask. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring that bit. Go. Yes. We got it. Okay. Go. Yep, we got some holes. We got one. Has to be real quick. Otherwise, she'll gouge all of that. I'm gonna have to bring it this side. Too far. Alright, that's it. Stop working for a minute. Get another one. She doesn't complain now even one bit. No, even one bit. Set. Much better. Done. Now we can go. That wasn't a good idea. That has to do it. As easy as that, huh? Some holes. She's a gouger. You've done them all. No, one at the bottom. She's a gouging machine. There's some holes. She melts metal very fast. This little machine. Guys, if you look at that thing over there, it's gouging the metal. How can I put those amps down? I don't know. The amps are low. Very low. I got the amps very low. The lowest I can go. Go. Right low. Anyway, so I need to cut it. Need the other one. She's a gouging machine, I'm telling you. No joking. one was quite good. She's making holes. Well, I have to spot the other one. See, I think 3 mm. And it's going through there like butter. You guys, I know we had a crappy welder, so right now let's with this machine I can be very productive. Very good, very productive machine. Guys, guys, if you see this paper start on sticking, just get it all off. If this thing comes at you, paper, it'll hurt you. I wish they only give us like this, the name of the thing is already in a box. Have one for display on your website, whatever you do, but when you send them, if you stick the paper in there, make sure that paper stays there. If that is in your line, yeah, you will hurt you. I got hurt by paper. Guys, get hurt by paper is not easy. You try it, and you feel what's coming at you. Still hot. What's falling? Tough. We still have some holes. But ideally, I'd love to put them here. Or like that. What do you guys say? Shall we put them on top? Each post? What do you reckon? Nah. Too much work. Huh? What do you guys say? Hello. Who's here? American Fabrcat, you there? Yeah, American Fabrcat. Where's Ian Matthews? Ian Matthews is gonna get mad at me yesterday. For yesterday, he was in the chat and I didn't respond it. Oh, okay. You're here. Yeah, thank you very much. Ian Matthews was in yesterday, man. I was so upset not to say hello to him. I really was. Guys, I was. Right. Go on. Still got some holes, but then we'll put something there, will cover it. The paint will cover it. Because they're going to be painted in green. Forest green. Alright, we got one. On to the next. Okay. Rinse and repeat. Thank you very much. Yeah, you saw it too. Yeah, I was really upset. Really was. I'm gonna take this one again at I'll take this one at 50. The next ones I'll take them at 50. That piece there is not gonna be enough. But what I do with it, I got things coming for it. It's not going for waste. It's going to be used for something else. Something which is already in the pipeline. It's got 2 meters. That's more than enough. I'm cutting this by hand because the disc for my cutter is blind. So, he's gone, not blind, he's gone bold. Bold, that's the word. Okay, 250, 220, 230, 240, 250, right here. Where's that mark? Oh, it's already marked. Right there. Where's that square? Where's the square I have? This should have the 45-degree angle. Much better. Chop another one. Oh, I got brand new sanding disc. I got another 4 in the drawer, in the fridge. You know where I keep the beer? In the fridge? Yes. There I keep in the fridge the beer cold. Why? What can we do with this? Guys, we're gonna have to start make some things with that offcuts. got a lot of off caps there. At some point I'm gonna make an art piece with all of it. Let's see. Let's see. Right, I need a brand new disc. Brand new. Alright, come to Papa. Okay. I got this one again. I didn't have this one. It's a grinding thing because yesterday I was struggling. I had to use that big bowser machine. I didn't need it. If I had this, I would be fine. And I got more of them. But I got something I want to try. I bought something. I'm not going to put that into boss's bill. It's going to be my own cost. And I want to test it, see if it's good. Cutting discs. I want to test those against these ones and who is cutting better. Well, ideally I could do that now. Make a test between the two. This one is very good. I had some from Amazon before. They're not as good as this. Yeah. Guys, I chopped a lot of, tons of metal in my entire life. Tons. I even used to chop metal by hand with a hacksaw. Yeah. Now I got a grinder. I got 3 grinders. I got a baby grinder, medium grinder, and the big boss grinder. I got 3. I got 115. What's the next one? The next size up? That'll be 25. This one is 115. The other one is 116, I think. And then I have to say, I got 3 sizes, but I'm using the wrong disc. This one is a grit 80. So you really got to screw the metal. Let's chop another piece. Nah, no need it. He didn't drop to the floor like I was expecting. Let's prep another one. Well, it was quite square this time. Much better. Alright, let's do it. Let's have this measurement. Okay, I'm gonna mark all 4. It's gonna be fast, and then we'll come back. Okay. Now do all the chopping at once. Much faster. There you go. See, they are actually very good. The metal doesn't come out in the end. So I was gonna get rid of it, but yeah, I think we have to think again. No, we'll keep it. Yeah, sewing machine. That's it. Hi, Sissy. Yeah. Give me a minute. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys enjoying it? Hello. Monhad. Hello. How are ya? Manhad, yes. I know. I'm gonna use. Right, Sissy. Get in there. Right. Okay. Now, Sissy, come on. I think it's coming better. It's just a little touch. This is a gouging. This thing. Now I'm going to be very productive. Much better. Well, the first one is always like a trial and error. Still a little hole in there. Too fast. Uh-oh. That's up. Come here. What do you think you're going? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ah, see, back to relax. Let him cool down a little. I'm really enjoying this right now. Yeah, maybe right at the end. Eyeballs. Come on. If I turn it on, she'll do the weld. Eyeballs. All right. Let him cool down a little bit. We'll sand it. We'll see how we did on this one. All right, now I'm having a lot of fun with this little machine. 75 quid. Who would have thought 75 quid to make my life so easy? Guys, if you wanna buy it, just go on eBay. On eBay. There we go. Continental. Yeah. Go on eBay. Look, I can lift it with my little finger. That one there. See? My little finger. I'm gonna eliminate the meat. I think I'm much faster with the stick. One second. Wonder when I weld the other pieces together if this is going to be too much. I don't know, how do I value that thing? You've got 20 amps. Been doing everything at 20 amps. There is some machines in Brazil. It's called boxer welding machines. They're very good as well. I think this one it competes with that. Much better, 100% better. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, that thing over there, tomorrow I asked the boss, if the boss wanted me to stick them right on top of that. It would look nice, but this is not going to be in public view. It's very easy to weld as well. This machine is helping me a lot. Tons. Alright. Much better. Much better. Big improvement. Alright. We got 2. And we're gonna need 10. Let's bring some more in. It's not the weight, it's the volume. Yes, I know. Don't worry. Yeah, we could, but it's too much moist. $240. Right, if I do it $250, I should get 3 pieces out of it. Okay. Yeah, we need a sip. I knew you were going to do that because there's more back. We'll clear that one out of there. Rinse and repeat. Go. There we go. Another one. Well, I deal like in a fabrication shop you would make all of them first, and then you come back, weld all of them, and then, yeah. You know, that's so. Yeah. We're getting very dirty hands. Anyway. Bye, Sissy. Back to work. Alright guys, eyeballs. Made a hole there. That fast. Good hole. Ah. No, this one is coming. Need to get the hang of it better. Okay. Ready? Yeah. He's really buying through it. He's just... It's hot. You just have to poke it. That's it. Done a little bit. What do you guys say? Yep. Maybe even Murphy says it's too late today. Okay. That's it, you got another one. Okay. I hear you screaming at me right in there. Guys, I've been using the grinder like this for years. More than 40 years I've been using grinder like this without a guard on. The thing is, you never use your grinder in line with your face. As you can see, I'm doing on the side. If that thing goes, it can chop my arm, but it won't hurt my face. Okay? Yeah, you won't chop the arm. Yeah, it's just like a save for you. It will hurt you a little bit, but yeah, you will heal. Okay? All this machine I've been using, I got a lot of experience using this kind of machines. Experience, really, really, really. Some people are manufacturer workers, they don't have a quarter of the experience I have with this machine. The only times I got hurt is sometimes very little. I get little cuts and things like that. Yeah, of course. That I can't do nothing about it. But I take caution in what I do. I'm not a fast worker, but I'll try to do it safely. Okay. Right. Yeah, we got a lot of off cuts there. But sometimes I'll come back for them. See, like that. Like this. Sometimes I can come back for them. Let's say I should have a piece where I can demonstrate. I can use this as a gusset. Yeah, I can use that as a gusset. How do I do it? Come on. Right, let's say Papa. Yeah. It's still long. Yeah. Magnetic filament. Let's say I put that there. I can use that as a gusset like that, look. In the corner. Right in the corners. 4 of them. And this will become very, very strong with the gusset. Some things like this, throw it. I got things doing in here. Once I finish this big job, then I can go through all of this, and I can even put a skip, bring a skip and send it all there. But I'm in a place where my job is a maintenance, and we try to save as much money as I can. Some people don't think like me. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about it. Some people think money. I think being productive. 240, 250. Okay. I don't think just money. Well, it's like if I'll be doing this for money, I would have died already hungry. Anyway. Alright, so let's see if we got 50 opposite. If we have 50, then we just save some money, yeah. We actually got 52. No, 51 in a quarter. That is a bonus. 51 in a quarter, we can cut them right in the center. There you go. Right there. So that means out of each of those, I can get 3 posts. Yeah. Then, see these off cuts here later on, we can, right at the bottom, we can go fix with metal like that. So when this is in the concrete, you won't twist, you'll go and do. This will help lock this thing in the concrete. Ain't going nowhere, son. Not supposed to. I suppose. Oh, no small ones. I want to get rid of them. Okay. We're gonna prep another two. I don't know what time it is. It's a little bit late. And yeah. This kind of work is noisy. So, when you see me using the grinder, if you come here for the first time, don't worry, relax. Relax yourself. Okay? Don't panic. Alright? Let's chop it. Go. Why it didn't drop? Because the weight between here and the other end is more or less even. That's the tipping point right here. So you won't tip because you get what I mean? I think we need a new one. That's gone way too small. But sometimes those small discs are very handy still. I still got some of them here. I need to get rid of it. They're not cheap, you know. Inflation is really going mad. suppose we could do the other one, but no. I better that way. Much easier for me to work. Alright. If I want a fence where I don't want no one to jump in for real rough, this one no one's supposed to get in. Yeah? Well, I don't want to see anybody in here, otherwise, yeah. I would leave them like that. Pointing. Come on, you smack them right in. Silly banana. We're gonna do this one, then we'll weld them later. Weld them both together. And the thing is, I don't do this every day. But if I would do this every day, then I would get a professional, that's already professional, okay? Can't complain about that. Professional welding machine, a professional, I might still get that one. You know the full face mask? Since I work a lot with metal in different projects, yeah, we're still piping a little bit of metal. So a full face mask, like I used to have. I used to work with asbestos. And there we used to wear a full face mask. Our clothes will never go to the job. And then we used to build an enclosure with the zero gravity. The area inside the enclosure is zero gravity. You put dust in the floor, you pick up dust. The whole dust will drop to the floor like zero gravity, something like that. I don't know how it's called. Yeah. You would close, never go into the enclosure. And every time we go in and come back out, we need to take a shower. If you go in and out 20 or 30 times, that's 20, 30 showers you need to take. Rules is rules. That's what I used to do. It's a risky job, but someone got to do it. Like this. It's not a risky job here. It's a job, someone got to do it. So I'm here. Okay. Where do I put that? Oh. We need to go in the fridge and get more cutting discs. I'll put them in the fridge. We got another 10. Ready for weld. Alright, I need a sip. Where's my coffee? Right, what are you guys saying? You've gone quiet. Michael! Hello! You said hi, hi. In my country that means hi. Yeah. It hurts. You wanna learn how to speak Portuguese? I'll teach you. I am from Portuguese, by the way, if you don't know. Right, what time it is? It's getting a little bit late. We already got 5. We need another 5. Oops, I think we're gonna lose the live stream, guys. Uh-oh, rat. Run. Yeah, what is it? Yeah. We'll give you some juice, otherwise we're out. How much percent? God, sorry, I shake because I'm sticking juice in you. Wow. Almost. 4%. 4% battery. Alright. Time to weld these 2 baggers together. Yeah. Alright, Stacey, back to work. Go on. How is it? It looks good. Holy smokes. That's the better one so far. It is the better one so far. Had to be really fast. You know how fast I was? Okay. Go. Come on. Today. You go down a bit, then I'll catch you later. Machine shaking again. What's this? The screw is going loose. That screw is going loose. Why it's going loose? There's a lot of hands going through that thing. I'm trying to go a little bit faster. You're done. Huh? Come on. Have to be real fast, otherwise you just make holes. Oh yeah. He's a gouger. Very good for thick steel, but thin steel has got to be on your boat. side, look, made a big hole. God dang it. Slow down. And when it's hot, it's even worse. I can cover them holes, but not with this one. Right, let's try to cover that hole. Should be now. Almost. Well, let's close it. Almost. And we're closed. We got it. Alright, we're going to finish this too, and then yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. It's getting too late. I got one cat which is very hungry, and I need to feed him. And then dinner, and then get ready, and then bed. And tomorrow we're back. All right then. We got 5 posts made. And there we are, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, there we are. Michael! Hello! Okay. Well. Let's see. How do I do? Not so great. Why? Let's get this thing out of there. This little thing here has got too much power for that. Okay? So, this is not ideal. And yeah. I got MIG welding. Yeah. We got a MIG welder here. But it'll take a little while for us to set up. And I can do that. Then, there is some holes. But you almost cannot see. But then it's going to be filled up with the paint and things like that. So they're going to be filled. What do you reckon? Did I do good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 more. But we still have a lot of metal there. This was cheap. This company is a very good company. I saw some companies for a piece like that, for a little big piece like that, on Amazon, you'll cost you an arm and a leg. This thing was dead cheap. 7.5 meters long. He goes all the way into the kitchen and all the way almost until the outside of the workshop. So we need, well, total, we need 16 posts. That's why that material is there for. But I think one piece, I didn't, well, we got things to do with it. Other posts, other things to do. There we go. I don't think we're gonna need this anymore. Right. And my little sewing machine benches, they're working flawless. We got a Singer here. There you go. Singer. Yep. We got one motor for the Singer there. Oh, I don't know if it's for the Singer or not. That's the one sewing machine in there. Can you see it? Right there. And then a sewing machine motor right there. We're gonna do something with that using some of that. You just stay tuned. Subscribe. Click that bell notification so you don't miss out what's coming. For tonight, good girl, Sissy. Good work. Good job. Very powerful. Anyway, alright guys. Should I bring the tractor in or leave him outside? My second famous dumper truck, right there, Honda. And this was a good idea. You're just gonna have to use what you have. It would take me to make something to work with that magnetic things. I can have it. It would take me quite a while. Because the jaws of this, that's not 50 centimeters. Yeah, no. That's not 50. That's more or less like 20. But you hug that thing perfect. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end up. It's quite late, I'm not sure. Close to midnight, I think. What time? 23:14. So it's time for us to finish. Go and feed the cat. Go and have dinner. And we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for those likings and subscribe. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do more. And pretty soon you're gonna see exactly where I'm gonna put them. I brought them all into the workshop because I don't want water to get on that thing for now. But yeah, I had one over there, right there. That one is about 5 meters long. Guys, for the, I had them there because I got a trailer to build and I was gonna use them. So it's right there. See? Right there. Same thick as that. But I'm gonna use some offcuts off here to complete what I was needed to do there. So anyway guys, I'm done. Yep, and we got one. Oh, we nicked the seed from there and we use it somewhere else. You need to stay tuned to see it. He's actually come back nice. American favorite holder, are you still there? Are you still there, America? I completed the seat and he's fantastic. It's just a little problem. He shakes a little bit too much because he doesn't have springs on it. Yeah, he shakes my brain a little. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for coming. Good night, everybody, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Ok, Patti, ciao ciao. Fica com Deus e até amanhã, se Deus quiser, tá bom? Beijo. Ah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Maybe slightly early. Maybe more early in the day. Okay? Maybe 2 live streams for you tomorrow. Alright? Thanks for watching. Thanks for your liking. Thanks for your subscribe. Thanks for your dislikes. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheerio!